Hello, 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 everybody. Everybody. What's cracking? What's happening? What's going on? How is everybody doing? Cheers, guys. Today was my first night closing by myself at my job. Ah! I am was not 100% sure. And Paco all of a sudden is waking up. Paco, what you doing? He saw the light and now he's like, yeah, I want to get up. Paco, it's not morning. It's funny how birds work. Like, anyways, by the way, I got my light over there and my fan on. So let me see. We'll go like that. Whenever birds see light, they get up. If it's completely dark, they fall asleep. It's hilarious. But now, guys, whew, I am nerve-wracked of everything. Like, completely. I'm a nerve wrack. The whole entire day, I was a nerve wrack. Because, it was going to be my first time closing at my job at this new location. I have closed before, but I have closed with experienced people. And I gotta say, it was pretty intense. Very intense. I was full of no energy this morning. That's for sure. I was not looking forward to a long day today. But I had to do it, bro. So when I first came in, well, I went to the convenience store because I'm like, I wanna get me an energy drink, but I don't wanna not an energy drink. The heck is that called? Like amino acids. I had actually had to purchase amino acids online this morning because my whole body was aching. And so I'm like, I didn't want to get up. And so I was like, you know what? That's gonna help me and not feel the pain. Is amino acids. Amino acids helped me when I used to work at Kroger's. When I used to work at Academy, and it helped me so much through the pain and like my physical pain. My anxiety is Monster Energy. It will always be Monster Energy for my anxiety. My physical pain, like it hurts, my legs are burning. I turn to amino acids. So I bought those, and I'm like, well, something has to substitute for today, just for today. And I got no health store that is accessible right here, right by me, so I can go in and go get some amino acids. So I went to the convenience store, and where did I put that bag? Oh, that's over there. I went to the convenience store, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get me some tacos from there because there's people inside that serve tacos. I was like, I'm gonna give me some tacos, and I'm gonna give me that drink. I get inside, and sure enough, the taco area is closed. I'm like, no. So that was a rough start. Number one. Taco place was closed, and I couldn't get no tacos. So I'm like, so I was getting snacks all the way. I got me some Snickers. I got me Little Debbie's Hershey's. Man, that was so good. I might do a video on that. It was so good. I don't know. It was Little Debbie's Hershey's, and it was so good. And I got me Also, I got me the Ghost energy drink. I try to read up online what energy drink will not tire me at the end, like not make me feel like crap. Because some drinks do that make you feel like crap at the end. Monster never does, but it doesn't take away my leg pain at all. So then I was like, okay, I grabbed me that. It's called Ghost Energy. And then I purchased, got on my way to work, got there to work, ate me that little snack. I had got me a couple of more snacks. I don't forget what I got. It was enough in the morning. And then I got in, and then the manager of the store, she called. She says, "Oh, hey, this guy's not coming in today, so you can come in and clock in at 2 o'clock, or because you're not gonna be taking a lunch." I said, "Not taking a lunch." I said, "That's totally fine. I'll DoorDash me some food, because there's no way I'm not gonna go without eating." Now, without taking a mental break to myself, yeah, it would have not been okay if I didn't have that energy drink. I think the energy drink actually helped me, and I had a couple of sips before I got in, and I didn't feel my legs, so that was good. And so I'm like, okay. I got that call, and then I'm like, oh man, really? So I'm on my own for today, because that other guy was gonna show up, but he had a family emergency, and so I'm like, oh, I don't want to be myself right now. Like at the moment, I did not want to close down the store myself. I felt like I wasn't ready. I was only there at that store for a week and a half, and I don't feel ready enough. The old store, they said give me a whole month, and I should be ready to close the store down. So then I go ahead and again, guys, I tell about my day and everything else. Anybody here, anybody listening, thank you for joining. And I go about my day, and when one of the girls says they're gonna go to lunch, and I'm like, okay. And I said, go ahead and go to lunch. And I asked the other guy that is very kind of mute for me, like he's mute. And I asked him, I said, so you're closing with me tonight? He's like, hell no, I leave at 4 or 5 o'clock. I'm like, oh my god, then who the heck is closing if y'all two are leaving me? And then, of course, I didn't say it like that. I don't know him too well. I'm not going to be a sucker. I'm not going to show the flaws yet. And so I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, who the hell is closing with me? So then I asked my manager, and she said that some other guy's coming in. He's coming in at 6. I'm like, okay. So I ordered my food, my DoorDash at 5:30. I'm not sure if that was too early, too late, but it filled me up for quite some time. And that's what I needed, some food. Like, I can kind of go through the day without a break, but eating wise, I need to eat. I have to. It's a must. Even though I can't clock out and I can't have an hour lunch, I still personally need to eat something, because I don't want to go into a health state where I don't feel anything and I start shaking because I don't have any food in me. Snacks, for some reason, snacks don't help me. Like, I could have all the snacks. I could have a Snicker, I can have chips, all I want. It doesn't help. Like, I'll still be very shaky and everything. So I'm like, you know what? Whatever. So the other guy comes in, and I'm like, oh, okay. So you're closing with me, and then he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close. Hello, Dimitri. What's cracking? Right? Right? What's right? And guys, it feels so freaking good outside. It feels so good. So throughout the day, the first thing that happened to me, because gosh, I sometimes go faster than I need to. Sometimes when I'm work, I'm like, I go fast. And when it's something new to me, I'm just like, I want to know how to do it fast and decent wise. So my brain was thinking one way while my fingers weren't thinking the same. In other words, a guy, there's a very famous people that literally love to pay with cash. I don't know why. I was agreeing what you were saying. And people like to pay cash. And I'm like, I'm going fast already. I'm already going fast. So my brain was thinking more than my fingers were. So he gave me a 20 and a 10, which made 30. And so I was like, okay, 20, 10, 30. Okay, so I put, in my mind, I read 30. I counted 30, but my fingers counted so fast, it went 40. So I put 40 instead of 30, and then messed up my whole entire drawer. And I gave him back some money, and then he was all like, no, I give you, I said, yeah, you gave me 30. I said, I'm giving you back what it says to give you back. And he's like, no. And then so I said, can you verify or something? I asked somebody else, can you verify? Because I already gone through a bad start already, not getting my dang tacos, And so I'm like, can you recount? And she's like, yep, you must have pushed 40. And I said, but she gave me 30. And then I accidentally pushed 40. I was like, oh. I said, that's a bad start to close the store. Paco, what you doing? I can't believe Paco is up. Paco is up. And so that was one. That was another one. So that's the third one. So first it was no tacos at the convenience store. Second one was, the guy was going to call in. The third one was a F up on the register. And then I was semi-close to another one that happened, incident that happened where I took out the money from the register. The guy gave me some money, and I was giving him his change back. I guess nobody said anything, nobody pointed out, nobody said here, but somehow the $5 ended up on the floor, and I gave him $3 in the receipt. And then he comes back, he's like, hey, I give you this, how come I only get $3 back? And I was like, oh man, not again. And I said, man, this cash is after me. I was like, this cash is after me, man. I swear, this is why I didn't want to deal with cash, because cash will do you dirty. So then I'm like, no, I gave you 5. And then next thing you know, it's on the floor. I said, look, sir, it's on the floor. I said, I don't know how it ended on the floor. I gave him the $5 that was on the floor. And then I'm like, oh, good thing I didn't mess up, because it was triggering me. So then that was number 4 that happened when I was closing by myself. And then, oh my goodness, I'm elaborating on. So then another thing happened too, where this guy had $100, and I said if he has anything smaller, and he's like no. And I was trying not to take out 100 there out of one register, but I couldn't go to the other one because for some reason the sign on, something happened. So he gave me 100, and the product was 21 something, 22 something. And so I gave him his change back. I said, look, sir, you want to give me $100, and I asked you for anything lower, and you said no. I have no other registers open, so I'm gonna have to give you one. He's like, okay, okay. So I gave him basically almost $70 in ones, basically. And then he's all like, oh no, and because he didn't want to count it, he didn't want to count it. And I said, yeah, well, you gave me a hard time. You don't have anything lower than 100. What kind of person? Like I still don't understand. My brain doesn't match up to people why they give $100 in little stores. Like it doesn't add up. So then after that, I felt like that was another F up there. So I'm like, it's number 5. The last one was, hold on, let me go refill my cup. Hold on, give me a sec. I don't think I'm trying to drink my drink. So me closing the store down was pretty intense. Oh man, it was intense, all right. So then after that happened, I don't know what the heck happened between my coworker and the other guy that I was working with, but this guy comes in and something about a battery charge or whatever, and he starts screaming and yelling at him, and I'm trying to focus on my customer, trying to get most of them out because he was a specific type of breed. I'm not gonna be racist here, but usually those types of breeds out here, they're loud and they like to cause a scene out of nothing. So after that, I was trying to tune in on what was going on with them, and then he's like, oh, I don't care who you are, I don't care who you call, oh, you're so short. He was talking to the other guy that way. He was talking to him mean and ugly. He was calling him short and you're no good in life and you should get another job and do you hate your job. He was telling the other guy that, and I'm all like, what the heck is going on here? And I don't even know what's going on. He's just like, that guy doesn't want to work, blah, blah, blah. And he starts screaming out the door and he walks out the door. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? And then he's like, you better go take control of him. He's trying to call the cops on me because blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't know what was going on. So after quite some time, the guy comes back in and he starts fussing again. And I'm like, is there anything I can help you with? He's like, no. And then after that, I try addressing it outside. He's like, no, I don't need no help. And I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. So he comes back in, and fortunately I was in the restroom, and then my coworker was all like, can you handle him because he's just cussing and he's going crazy on me about his battery being charged. And then he's all like, I go over there, he's like, what happened to the other guy? He's too scared to come out. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going on between y'all, but all I know is that I'm trying to address the problem and I'm trying to figure out if you need to get your money back. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, no, I just want to get my battery and go. And then I tested it and it was bad. I said, you need a new battery. He's like, I don't understand why this battery is not. I said, this is a basically 1 year or less battery. I don't know why would you get this cheap battery. And then he goes wandering off. So that was another strike. So that's like 6. And then the other one was like, I don't know. There was no other one, but the last end where I was closing down the whole entire store. Luckily, I didn't get no crazies. The freaking alarm system. I couldn't get my key out of the key fob thingy-mabobber. And I was closing down the store, I put my key in, and then I tried turning it, and I got so nervous. I was like, ah! And then I called the lady, and I was like, hey, what's going on? You know, I can't get my key out. And they're like, oh, what you mean? I said, I don't hear the alarm. I hear something, but it's not the alarm, because I used to work for a shop, so the alarm will go, wah, wah, wah. It would go crazy. There would be lights, there would be flashing. it just be crazy. Noise is going crazy. So I'm like, I don't hear no noise, so I don't know, but I hear beeping, and I'm all like, that's when you get out, turn the key, and then I try closing the door, and it was hard to close. Oh man, I tell you, my first night closing by myself, I swear it was the weirdest thing. And Paco, what you doing upside down? Look at Paco, he's upside down. Paco, you being silly. I guess because of the lights, he's up. He's being silly. But yeah, my first night by myself, by closing by myself, was intense. I tell you, intense. I'm already going 21 minutes into this. But yeah, guys, thank you, Dimitri, for showing up. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.